Hello my friends and welcome to Angmar in version 5, and immediately first thing that's going to happen here is we are being attacked by Paladin, who is bringing a pretty weak force of Bree units alongside Captain Eriador, who brings forth some Dunedain reinforcements and a lot of cavalry, although this force is very weak. Eldikar will be left alone to defend this settlement. We do have defenders, Drangu the Bloody, and some wargs, along with spears and a couple hillmen and some archers. We are outnumbered almost 2 to 1, but that shouldn't be an issue because as they run up the hill to this settlement, they will take lots of attrition due to them losing fatigue on the way up. I mean, after all, you're climbing a massive, massive hill to get to the top of that battlefield. I would not want to be some soldier in those Bree armies that decides or has to get the order from frickin' Paladin saying, run up all the way to the top of that hill while getting shot. There's wargs up there, you're going to be exhausted, but we need you to capture this hill. It's just, I would not want to be anyone under any of these captains trying to take this hill, not without like a well-armored force. Like a very well-armored force at that. We'll probably use Drangu to maybe skirmish with them, maybe? Not sure. Honestly, we might just hold the position over here. We have lots of Westron defenders to use, so we can kind of just choke point up here at the gatehouse. Even though it's not really a gatehouse, it's more of just a, what would you call this? A flat? Like a flat up here. We're just going to start the battle. We do have Witch Knights. They are heavy enough to use. Let's not shoot, please. Like, it's too early for that. Hillmen, Snork, Spears can probably just hang out in the town square. Now, do we want to try to put Drangu down there? Or do we want to just let them run up to the top of the hill? They might try to use their artillery. In fact, or they might not. This might be... Honestly, this will probably be the last episode I'm able to get out for this coming week. So, by the time you see this, it'll probably be Thursday, and unfortunately, I don't know if I'll have time to record one more episode. I still have to go to work today, and then when I get back, kind of pack my stuff, so I might be able to make something happen. I don't know. You guys will see if it does or not. But I'm hoping to get maybe another Dogoldur episode out. Now, I think they're just going to kind of wait for their reinforcements, so I'm just going to cut it out until they start climbing up the hill. And the first of our opponents now crest the top of the hill. Cardolan riders coming in. Do these guys have bows? Nope, they just have spears, which is better for us. And we have all these Westron defenders up here. We'll let them start to charge, and we'll save our ammunition for now. They are probably already very tired, if I had to guess. Now they're up against Westron defenders. Not a unit that any cavalry wishes to ever fight. Bring these wargs around the side. We could try to flank them with these defenders. They have more Cardolan sentinels on the way. Coming up this hill, they also have the Dunedain Rangers, so everyone's actually on their way now. We might want to get these Witch Knights closer. Do they cause fear? I feel like they cause fear. Can't really remember. We also have Mount Graham Marauders and Mount Graham Raiders, so double Mount Graham Raiders with Drangu and a second unit. We'll probably pull him around this flank to see if he can start to fire upon our enemy. For now, though, spears can easily fight all of these men off. We do have our own archers that are moving their way up the, up the ground. They were actually taking a lot of damage here from these Cardolan riders, and I'm not really sure why. It must be... Yeah, they must be firing some bow shots at us. That's got to be it. Yeah, Dunedain scouts. In fact, even our Mount Graham Raiders are taking some damage there. So, perhaps we get some Witch Knights up in the way, or some Thralls. Oh, wow, we already killed their general. That is awesome. That is actually really good. Alright, Drangu's he's definitely taking a beating right now from all those archers. He's definitely getting shot up right now. We'll pull those guys out. Let the Angmar archers start to fire in. Come on, Westron defenders. I need you guys to actually, well, fight. Merchant cavalry coming in. We'll bring the Thralls up that way. Hillmen aren't going to do too well against them. Drangu will just hold his ground and keep firing. There are woodland hunters, a lot of them. At least we've shut down the scouts, I believe. Thralls can go ahead and take care of Merchant Cav. Mount Graham Raiders, why don't you take care of those nine Cardolan riders? Witch Knights, I might need you guys to get involved. There's still a lot of reinforcements on the way. We are beating the cavalry. The main issue is getting rid of this giant blob of infantry up here. And Drangu is certainly taking some damage. In fact, they, with Captain Billy, they might be feeling pretty frisky here. And they might fight to the death. We'll see. The Western defenders aren't killing the cavalry as fast as I'd like. I'd like to see this cav go down quicker. I mean, we've got spears. Maybe they don't actually have a spear bonus. Who knows? They are garrison units after all. You guys keep firing in. Mount Graham Marauders pull away. All our archers shall continue to fire. Thralls may go ahead and hit these merchant cavalry, which will decimate our hillmen if we don't get them out of that engagement. Arrows flying through. Drangu shooting from the side. A lot of soldiers still on their way. Greenway spearmen making it up the ramp. We are fighting lumbermen here. Witch Knights, come on lads, get in there. We're causing some fear. I thought I saw some wavering. I know I saw some yellow in here. The Witch Knights will be able to take down some Dunedain. Taking a lot of damage though from those Dunedain Rangers. We might need to send Drangu in. In fact, yeah, Drangu, head on up there. Let's try to cause some fear if we can. We're taking a lot of damage from all those Rangers and all those Cardolan Sentinels. So pull out, lads. Our general's up in there. He's fighting well. Thralls appear to have cleaned up the scouts. So Hillman, why don't we rush you in? Drangu's going in now. Rear flank. Hopefully he can brat off some of these lumbermen. Unfortunately, did we kill the Dunedain general? Yep, the captain is dead. Come on, let's get these guys to rout. Yep, at least some of them are routing. Dunedain lumbermen are going away. Not the Dunedain lumbermen, but just the lumbermen. Come on, lads, keep doing it. Mount Graham Marauders, if we pour them through this flank and let them just envelop the sentinels, I think we'll have a good fight. Come on, send in the wolves. Get in there, lads. We should be able to cut down Dunedain Rangers without much struggle. Drangu's taking a load of damage. But someone's got to do it. Someone's got to get in deep. We do have more lumbermen on the way. Drangu, go ahead and pull out, lad. Here, come on, lads. Are they still firing at these Dunedain Rangers? Thralls coming in. Hillmen. We're going to start pushing them down the hill. We just need to get rid of all those archers. That is a lot of them. Come on, start cutting them down. They don't even wear much armor. Just hit them in the head with an axe. That is all you need to do. We got a huge kill count just there. Cardolan Sentinels are starting to rout. These Greenway Spearmen, no idea how long they will last. Our wolves appear to be doing very well. Of course, now that there are spearmen, we need to watch out. How's our Witch Knights at 52? Lumbermen, if we can get them to rout, that'll be big. And cause some chain routes. These Cardolan Sentinels appear to have very good morale, though. They do not want to run away. They are still firing, so they're not really fighting back in melee combat. Drangu, though, firing at Greenway Spearmen. Not a bad call. They are shielded and have decent stats. I think they're like I think they're better than most like average spearmen. Let's see here, 6 and 14, so a little bit higher attack. Although that might just be a weapon upgrade and an armor upgrade. They do look pretty neat, though, if I must admit. Now, you lads, get around there. Cardolan Sentinels finally starting to flee, at least a couple of them. Mostly just bandits on the way up. Watchman, Bowguard. Still got some merchant militia on the way. Come on, lads, kill them all. Greenway Spearmen making their way through the ranks. Mount Graham Marauders doing what they can. There's some gatekeepers. That's a bit threatening. Maybe we pull back to a tactical retreat. Who is tired? Looks like these Westron defenders. I mean, they've been fighting a while. Let's pull back, lads. Give them some space. Give them some space. Let the Angmar archers start to fire. Tactical retreat. We'll let these guys keep on fighting. They've nearly won this battle right here. Back, Drangu, start firing at those bandits instead, please. Let everyone else pull away. So should we tactically retreat the next Westron defenders? No, I think we're alright. I think we'll just hold them here. We do have a big force coming in. And of course, these guys are completely expendable. Drangu is free to keep firing in at bandits. Shoot these rangers, please. They're going to fire back at you. Shut them down. Look at those wicked longbows. I mean, those are giant bows. And they're super accurate, so they will get plenty of kills. And even just 13 of them firing at us, they'll kill a few wargs. And we don't want that happening. Angmar archers, not quite in a good position to fire just yet. But we are thinning out the numbers. Our restaurant defenders, though, have fought for a very long time. I will put this on ×6 for a minute. Let them just kind of fight it out. If they just exhaust themselves on these defenders, we can then send in our wargs and flank them from behind here. Looks like we got some watch sheriffs on the way. Sheriffs! And merchant militia. We're not going to be able to do damage to them. Few watchman Bogart and Bandobras archers coming up. Yeah, we're not going to do much damage to the merchant militia. They are very heavy. I don't want to retreat with these guys. I mean, maybe we can pull one out. No, I'll just stay in melee. Stay in melee. Come on, just keep firing in. We're not going to get many kills on the merchants, but maybe if we can thin out the bandit numbers. In fact, there's the council guard. There's Paladin's bodyguard, or perhaps someone else's. If we take him down, surely we'll get some routes. Like, yeah, everyone just shoot at them. Let's get them out of here. Especially while their backs are turned to us. That is perfect. And I think we're able to actually fire through that little stone structure there. So, yep, there we go. The AI, just with its incompetence. Just look how detailed that banner is. You can almost see, like, the little feathers in it. Or, like, the little bits of cloth strewn in there. Yeah, Council Guard, not great at tanking arrows. Down to only 31. If we can just get rid of the bandits and the Council Guard, I think we'll be set from there. Drangu can keep firing in. Most of our Westron defenders are falling, which is fine because now our Thralls and Witch Knights can fight from down here. You guys are out of ammo. Let's have you pull out. Drangu, keep firing in. Can you actually get a charge, Drangu? That would be awesome if you could. Alright, Westron defenders no longer holding the line. Looks like Thralls are going to have to fight the merchant militia. Drangu not able to get a proper charge. Go ahead and pull out. We'll get the main cavalry over there. Angmar archers, though, getting some good firing spots now. Down to 28 Westron defenders. On archers, I need you guys to do a bit better. Maybe shoot at the archers in the back line. Now, obviously, don't shoot at merchant militia. That's just not going to work for you. Merchant militia is starting to go down against the Thralls, though, surprisingly. I'm going to take care of these bandits. There's just so many of them piled up in here. Even a few Dunedain Rangers still stand. There we go. That's some damage. Witch Knights, they should be able to crush the merchant militia here. Come on, you guys don't let them get through. They're trying to run past us. I think our Witch Knights will be able to cut them down. They rely solely on their armor and like a small shield value. I don't think they have any defense skill, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 0 defense skill, so it's all just armor and shield. We've killed about 68%. We're definitely going to need reinforcements to this place soon. But at least this gets rid of the 2 armies that were hanging out here. Where is that general? Is he still in the blob somewhere? I think he is. I think that council guard is up here. No, he's got to be up in the front line now. Merchant militia down to only... Oh, council guard at 11 there. Perfect. Even 9. If we take them out and take out these merchant militia, that will be it. Alright, you guys head in there. We're nearly out of our ammunition. We're still firing, of course. Keep on shooting, lads. Every bow shot can do a lot of damage. Drangu, hop in there. Mount Graham Marauders actually managed to get a charge up on these merchants, and that's going to break them. That should allow us to find the Council Guard and shut them down. One Watch Sheriff still fighting. He will get cut down in a moment, though. A few wargs driving by him. Come on, take him down. If that Watch Sheriff kills this Witch Knight... Nope, there he goes. Alright, perfect. Send in the Marauders. This is it. This is a good time to attack. Drango, I need you to do better than this for me. Here, go after these bandits. Try to rout them out. Alright, Hillman. Get in there. This is pretty much it. Yes, they're starting to rout. Mount Graham Marauders heading in. These guys are much better in melee. They should be able to shut down the Bogard and the Bandobras archers. Come on, lads, cut them down. Let the wolves feed tonight. Yeah, there we go. We still got some hillmen left. And now, as soon as that bodyguard dies, and the I think the paladin is in the Bandobras archer unit, if I had to guess. Come on, hillmen, get in there. You guys are a good matchup to the Watchman Bogard. Yes, paladin is dead. And now they all begin to run. Send in the wolves. Let them feast tonight. And then we can run down the hill and take care of that ballista. Alright, lads, cut them all down. That ballista might get a few kills on us. Hopefully it doesn't. Send in all of the wolves. Come on, is it going to fire at us? I hope it doesn't. Nope, we're going to stop it just in time. Perfect. We'll have to execute this force. No remnants today. Get the Dunedain Rangers. Get the Council Guard. I think that's a general in there. Come on, cut him down. You guys cut down those Rangers. Go for those, and then those. Come on, take him out. Yes, the other general has fallen. There goes Art. And I think we can end it there. 345 lost to their 2,000. Everyone did really good. Witch Knights 185, the Raiders 271. These defenders losing every last man, but both of them taking down over 200. So good trade-off there for a free garrison unit. Well, I shouldn't say completely free. You do pay an upkeep on them, but it's a building upkeep, so it's not necessarily an army upkeep. And if you don't have buildings that generate income, it actually doesn't take money from your settlement. So essentially, like, if you build up the blacksmith lines, those can pretty much pay for the militia garrison themselves. At least the first tier, which I think is 150 from building income, and I think like a tier 4 or 5 blacksmith does get you around 150 gold a turn. Which I love. When they added that feature, I think in version 4, I was ecstatic. I loved having the whole income from your leather tanners, and you can make in the economy. Granted, it used to be much powerful. I think tier 1 was like 60 gold, and then tier 2 it was like 100. Like, you could make a lot of money off those leather tanners, but it's been toned down quite a bit. It's a good starting boost for 40 building income a turn on a leather tanner, and then 60, and then I think it's 80 at the blacksmith. I think it goes up by hundreds. Although if you play as the dwarves, you really go up on that income. I think it gets up to 300 gold a turn on the high tier smiths, which is another reason their economy is so powerful, is that the higher your smithing tier is, the more money you can make from it. Which doesn't really make sense. You'd think you'd be pouring money into it rather than getting money out of it. And Nazgul returned to Mordor. We can get an orc pit in Urlstone. Yeah, why not? And we've been given a gift. How thoughtful of them. That actually covered for the orc pit. Structure report, Cameth Bryn got a Temple of Melkor. That will help a lot with its culture over here. And I don't know if we need to really spend money there. Free Rost repaired its town. We should probably get the shrine here. That'll help with its public order. We have a grand host there. Baridonianet got a ballista, and Urlstone is actually ready for an upgrade, so let's do it. Let's upgrade this town. Anyone else? Let's see here. Latash, I'm not worried about. Karn Doom. Anything you need, or you've pretty much done? I mean, you can get a Dark Temple of Melkor, I guess. I mean, that does give quite a bit, actually. There's also the ballistas. We could go for more catapults, mining networks. I feel like just making this, though. After all, we should be having faster Barrow-wight recruitment now that we've captured Mengelin down there. I don't remember where all the settlements are. Perhaps some barrows should be added to Fenish Drurin, and that would be kind of cool. This place is still recovering. Imladris, you should probably get a Temple of Melkor. And Mover Tarth, how are you doing on population? You're getting there. You're definitely getting there. Few more units. A bunch of Iron Crown units here at Karn Doom. Captain Olaf heading down to meet up with Captain Faulon. Captain Lacan head down over there. We're basically just amassing our army for the assault on Deadman's Dyke. And now that we have all of this land secure, I think we can pull some units out of Fenish Drurin. I mean, maybe not yet. Overlord Agandaur definitely has to stay, but while these Guardians need some retraining. Can we get a way station here, or can we get a way station maybe up here? What do we need for that? Can we not get one here? Huh. Where actually can we get them? Actually, what is it even under? Is it Garrison Hall, Rhudaur Camp, Ward Camp, Town Health? Regional retraining, so that's what it would be under. I don't know what the requirements are for getting it, though. Wait, where did we have one before? We had one in... Was it over here in Osul? No, it couldn't have been. It was Arthedain had it, so that must be castles then. So, we don't really have a castle in this area. I mean, there's Kameth Bryn. Do you have a way station? Yeah, this one does. So, yeah, it's got to be just castles then. So, we won't be able to get any retraining anywhere except for Barkelek or Arthedain. We should probably send those guardians up there anyway. Have them and the barrow wights go up there, probably with these 3 units. And then we'll send some more reinforcements to the front line. We'll need that ballista, perhaps these thralls and armor-piercing units. They'll go to Osul. And the rest of these guys, I think they can just kind of camp out here for now. Drangu, you can actually head back up to your pals up here. I mean, wow, we're right there to Bree. We could easily just take it. It's funny how both in this and the Arthedain campaign, we're in the same exact regions. Yeah, we'll send him out with the wolves. I really want Dead Man's Dyke. I think over in Manglin we'll have a good opportunity to assault into Bree. You guys join up with Drangu. He'll grab these reinforcements. Wow, that's a lot of wargs. That is a ton of wargs. And we have more wargs over here. Oh, that is good. We'll send them up to Arthedain. We've got snow trolls in these 4 units. And I think we'll have a very solid army to attack this place. And we'll probably keep some of the wargs out of the battle. Now, how are we doing over here? Hunvorn, can you set up a watchtower for us? That would be lovely. Right there will do. Now head on back to Free Rost. And we're waiting for that to get some culture, and then we'll keep pushing for those dwarves up there. But yeah, I don't think Dead Man's Dyke is going to upgrade anytime soon, so we'll just take it as soon as our forces get there. And poor Osgiliath is under attack. I'm pretty sure anytime you play an evil campaign, you can expect evil to basically win out. Lord, still, how are you haunted by barrow wights? I mean, you're literally from Angmar. Like, you shouldn't have a problem with this. Oh well, that sucks. We could get a Hillman camp while we're here. Just get some extra units. In fact, by the time that's done, we'll have the culture. Yeah, that'll be good for some reinforcements here. And is there anything else we can actually train? We can get thralls over time. We'll try to upgrade Manglin soon. In fact, why don't you put down a watchtower on this hill? That way we have a little more vision. Ah, would you look at that? Captain Mungo's on the way. Alright, Drangu, I'm sorry. You need to come back and deal with Captain Mungo. Perhaps a field battle would be fitting. As we keep sending our reinforcements down there. Those snow trolls are vital. Oh, did not really mean to go that way. You lads head down there. Right, there's a Dunedain captain on our borders here at Arthedain that we do have to deal with. So, Drangu, why don't you head down and deal with Captain Mungo? You have the perfect force for it. Captain Mungo brings a lot of heavily armored merchant infantry, some gatekeepers, but we have so many wargs. And we have the perfect counter for this armor. Or for this army, not this armor. Alright, and we have a good front line here with our halberds, and of course Angmar infantry. The only issue is the gatekeepers and the Dunedain rangers that they have brought, so we do want our thralls and our Angmar infantry to kind of absorb those early shots. In fact, I'm willing to use loose formation with them. I'm thinking something like that. We do have some pikes, we can put them over there. Put these Angmar archers up in a loose formation also. That looks like a good front line. Northguard, why don't you guys stay a little bit farther back until Drangu can cover you. Now Drangu, take your 3 raiders there, and then we'll take the warg skirmishers on the other flank with the infantry, or with the melee wargs there. Alright, and that'll do. We do have to march up a hill, which is a little unfortunate. Run up there, lads. Now what do we have to deal with? They've got some merchant cavalry over here. Merchant infantry, merchant militia, bandover's archers, journeymen. Do they not actually have gatekeepers? Was it just journeymen? Oh no, they do have gatekeepers. They definitely have gatekeepers. Alright, thralls, you guys need to run up first. Put you guys on skirmish mode, that way I don't forget. Now these warg skirmishers will actually be pretty useful at dealing with what do you call it, dealing with these merchant cavalry. Come on, lads, hop in there. Start skirmishing. But we might want to save some of these javelins here. Come on, guys. Actually do better than that. Keep on running. They are doing nothing. It's really hard to micro all this. Angmar infantry did get charged by Greenway riders. Unfortunate. You guys charge into those. Are you guys not even firing right now? They are not seemingly firing. Okay. You guys hit that merchant infantry, which will also be fighting Northguard. Halberdiers going up. You guys are fighting Greenway Spearmen. Perfect. Why don't you guys head up here. Start running, please. How's this engagement going? We are beating them. Here, don't fire at will. Just charge in. That should rout them off. Perfect. You lads pull away. Merchant infantry. Not a great fight to be engaged in. Grab marauders. Go for those. Shut those guys down. Come on, start running, please. Angmar infantry, run up, please. We got gatekeepers to fight. Here comes a big charge. Right into the journeymen, right as they're about to fire. Good stuff. They actually have some stakes here. It's a good thing we didn't run up any infantry there. You guys keep running up, please. Pikemen are a good barrier against these merchant infantry. One good charge, though, with Mount Graham Marauders, and they shall run away. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Look at that damage. They got annihilated there, pushed into the pikes. Oh, my. That was insane. Drangu, hop in there. You lads pull out. You guys go for those Bandobras archers. Start working on the flanks. The general is down. Bandobras archers will be fed to the wolves. So your Angmar archers did get hit by merchant infantry. So let's pull these guys off. You guys stop firing now. Mount Graham Marauders, no more firing is needed. Come on, shut them down. Get on those gatekeepers, lads. Get the halberdiers on the merchant militia. This is literally a perfect engagement for halberdiers. Fighting unit with no defensive skill, just armor. We just need to get them into those ranks. Come on, lads, start attacking them. They should die very quickly. Halberdiers running up into combat. Getting a charge on the gatekeepers. They are done. And these last of these merchant militias, they get prodded in the back by halberdiers. I just love halberdiers. They're honestly my favorite weapon. These Iron Crown halberdiers are very good too. I don't care so much for low tier halberdier units, but this kind of tier is when I find them to be actually very effective. Kind of middle to high tier. Low tier, they just kind of suck. Awesome. There goes that army. We hardly lost anyone. Only, I guess, a quarter of our force, but that was mostly what? Angmar archers and thralls. In fact, did we lose all of our thralls? I think we did. Yeah, no, every thrall definitely died somewhere, or they ran away. I think they just fought to the death. Honestly, that works for me. Losing a whole unit of thralls for this fight, that is worth. Alright, we've killed 87%. Keep chasing them down. Maybe we just get rid of that last journeyman unit, we'll be set. It's hard microing that much cavalry, for sure. Alright, and they are taken out. See who got the most kills. Looks like probably the wargs. 127, 133. Those thralls absolutely wrecked. They did heal most of the unit, though. And that is a lot of money, but we will execute them. Honestly, Drangu being right here seems like a perfect target just to go for Bree. I want Dead Man's Dyke, and I want to, like, basically give them that fear of being surrounded. So we'll still go for Dead Man's Dyke first. In fact, we make it quicker there if we actually march through Bree. We'll give them that little warning of doom. Alright, Varen, go ahead and take out this captain. I don't like him just hanging out here. He's got Blade Masters, Steel Bowmen, Arthedain Footmen, a lot of scary stuff. Let's just get rid of him. We have Guardians of Karn Doom and a couple messed up wargs, so he should be able to deal with this. Alright, lads, we even have this ballista. Not sure how much use I'll get out of it, but if we could shoot down some of the infantry, that would certainly help. Witch Knights, yep, you guys actually have to be in the front line. We do have Hillmen who can kind of flank. Angmar infantry will be a solid front as well, especially with thralls, just to kind of hold the line. We'll mix in those guys and throw in some savages. Looks like a solid front line there. A few landsmen. Hang out with those guys. Now we'll try to use these two guys to flank around this side of the hill, along with the guardians. That'll be our kind of flanking force, and we'll throw those guys in there too. They're not going to be doing too much. But you guys get there, and that looks solid to me. Ballista will move up our flanking force. Now, definitely they will probably do that thing where they start to charge at us and then they pull away. We'll just hold position now. Now, I don't think we can fire just yet. We will have to use Guardians of Cardolan to hit those rangers. And potentially even use these wargs to start firing at whatever they can. Up in there, lads. Start firing at will. Alright, let's get the infantry moved up. And we're basically in range. Oh, look at that. They literally put down the stakes as we were approaching them. Hopefully we can just sideswipe the stakes and avoid any damage here. Look at that charge right into the steel bows. Now that is good damage. Pull out, lads. Pull out. Oh, looks like one of them did get impaled on the stakes, unfortunately. Pull out. Those swords are nasty.
If we continue like this,
you guys hit those blade masters. Guardians took some damage there. As long as we can keep those rangers shut down, that's all we need to do. Keep them shut down. Stop the infantry from firing. Send in the hillmen. Come on, ballista, be a little bit useful for once. Be solid if you could. Now you guys head down that way. Thralls can hit these wardens. Or actually, Thralls can go up against the blade masters and do alright. Oh, wargs got caught. Oh, they're definitely dead. So much for them. Now, why don't you shoot at those guys now? You guys don't hit the blade masters. That's a death trap. Keep moving around. Can we get to the steel bowmen? I think we can. I think if we're fast enough, we can do it. Arthedain footmen coming in. Those guys will certainly do some damage. None of these hillmen to get on those rangers. Look at that damage on the steel bowmen, though. Armor piercing, taking them out. I mean, they are such a powerful unit. Uh-oh. Ballista, please don't fire at me right now. Ah, don't take out any more knights. That was brutal. Now you guys pull out, hit those rangers. Hillmen are absolutely getting just destroyed right now, but that's fine. Someone's got to do it. Rangers shall go down, getting clubbed in the face by these Guardians of Cardolan. I just love that unit. Definitely one of my favorite cavalry units at this moment. 9 wardens and bladesmen fighting up against the hillmen onslaught here. Arthedain footmen being just absolutely crushed here. Come on, hillmen, charge in. Hillmen, take care of those wardens. Looks like we got rid of all of the rangers for the most part. How did our ballista get into melee? What the heck? You let's pull away, avoid those stakes, which they were able to put down unfairly. Alright, can we get a big charge here? The problem is the way the thralls are spread out.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Come on, lads, capture those Dunedain wardens. Did we take care of all the steel bowmen? I think we did. I think we're good. Yeah, they are routing, so one charge here, even if it's not that great because of our own units in the way, it should maybe rout them off. Yeah, there we go, a few units are running away. Come on, lads, start cutting them down. Hillmen up here are going to capture these steel bows. Honestly, an amazing unit for the Dunedain roster. Their late game stuff is phenomenal. It's fun actually fighting some properly equipped warriors. Pull out, lads. Just some Dunedain wardens left to slay. The general's just in battle here, doing a lot of damage. Taking some damage too. This last charge should do it though, right on the Dunedain wardens. Yep, they start to flee. I have no idea who's even still fighting right now. Angmar infantry won their fight. So who is it actually? Is it? Oh, it's probably this one Dunedain ranger that's out there. Nope, he is fleeing. Alright, run every last soldier down. Come on, guys, capture those Dunedain wardens. Not a single Dunedain shall escape today. Okay, a couple Dunedain shall escape today, but most of them shall not. There we go. 315 to 877. Hillman, they've been so cost effective, like, and such a good unit in this campaign. Like, I've really been surprised by their effectiveness. Pro tip for playing Angmar, Hillman are the way to go. Especially for what you have to fight. You don't have to fight anything too crazy, and they pair up great against Dunedain Wardens and Dunedain Rangers, and they really shouldn't. They really punch above their weight class. I think it's their numbers advantage. The fact that you get 215 in a unit, and something like the Dunedain get like 100 to 150, it really helps them just kind of use that numerical advantage. Makes you think maybe Dunedain should be buffed and have stronger units all around. We could ransom them, but we won't. These guys shall no longer fight against us. And it's a good thing we did that because they do have reinforcements pouring in. Now I'm thinking about grabbing the Hillman camp there, and we shall. And retrain everyone. Up in Freyrost, you're also unable to train, but you can retrain. Is there anyone else? You're sending wargs up there, that's good. Angsul, I've never really been worried about it doing anything in this campaign, so we can keep it that way. Let's get some more halberdiers and longbowmen on the way. And perhaps some infantry. I'm really tempted just to like speed this up and just finish Mount Gundabad to get our snow works, because I really want them. And 11 turns we can get some trolls. I will end that turn there. Oh, and Osgiliath is lost, so much for Gondor holding out there. I mean, 75 turns in, this is kind of where Gondor starts to really take over. Now, Edelweiss and Rohan being at war, that is interesting. That must mean that they are bordering each other, so I'm curious to see what's going on down here. Let's just take a quick look. Toggle Fog of War. Okay, so they're at Gund. Are they at war with... What are they doing then? Did Rohan march over here? I mean, I guess they're allied, right? If we look at diplomacy... let's see here. Edelweiss is allied to Dunland and Isengard and the Dwarves and the High Elves, but at war with Rohan and Gondor. So Gondor will not be doing good if Edelweiss is going to be, you know, knocking up on their back door. Interesting there, very interesting. I go back here, Gundabad got its Great Hall. So now we should be able to get those barracks out. Now we need a Lord's Hall and a Royal Hall. I'm really tempted just to speed that up because I want those snow works. And, I mean, we're 75 turns in the campaign. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it, guys. Because that's a really high requirement. And we're only going to be using Gundabad for the orcs anyway. I should have made it, like, part of the building itself. But I decided not to. We're just going to do that so it's done, and then we'll spend the money officially on the barracks upgrades. But we're literally just going to use this place for orcs and nothing else. That is my goal. This place shall train no Angmar and infantry, no Hillmen, just orcs and trolls. That is my promise to you guys. Alright, Captain Radithis, head on up to the north. Drangu the Bloody. Hello, Wally. Why don't you head up to Dead Man's Dyke? You can probably just sneak on through there. Yeah, give them some terror. Lord Sild, put a watchtower. Oh, what the heck? Get out of here, Dunland. Okay, hold on, that's annoying. I literally hate that. Put a watchtower literally right there. Alright, now I don't want to fight Dunland. I'm not trying to fight them again. So perhaps we'll need an alliance with them. And who do we have up here? Captain Eogan, join up with Bari Donyanak. And you guys are making your way downtown. Fantastic, everyone's together. A few more units on the way. Drangu shall start the siege. And then by the time these guys get down there, 2 more turns, should be ready to assault. I think that does it for this turn. I think we've moved everyone that we need to move. Osul can probably retrain a few more units just to keep itself alive. And now for us, do we want to move now for the dwarves? Can we actually afford to leave? I don't think we can. I think we have to camp there for a little bit longer. Let's do that and end that turn. And I think we're actually getting to the point where we'll need to wrap it up soon. Don't pull units out of Dead Man's Dyke. It's their High King too, High King Eldarion. Why would you leave Dead Man's Dyke and make the battle so much less fun? I can't believe they've done this. Maybe us having Drangu sit there might influence him to kind of hang out. How far can we go here? Actually, yeah, Drangu, you need to be up in the open. Stay there for a moment. I don't want them going out of the city like this and giving us an easy fight. I want to fight the whole army in Dead Man's Dyke. So that's quite annoying. Are they gonna try to take a Thillin? Ah, that's so like annoying. Alright lads, hide I don't know. Shit. Hide there. Hopefully he just sods off, sees Drangu, and wants to turn around to protect his actual settlement. Mountain Graham, you got the Lord's Hall. A Royal Hall, actually, so you're ready to go for the last tier barracks is here. Getting Huskarls might be nice. We'll just grab the actual barracks. Gobadrain got roads, that's good for its economy. Osul upgraded, so finally we can get something different here. Perhaps Temple of Melkor. We actually get barrow wights here. Let's do that, yeah, that sounds fun. And Imladris got a Temple of Melkor also. Gonna get the barracks. Yeah, it's about time, I think. It's all of our money. So we've got you hanging out down here. We are trying to do the battle for Dead Man's Dyke, but we're trying not to do it with a tiny garrison. I'd like for Eldarion to head back inside. But I think I'm going to have to end the episode there for the sake of time and my time here. So I might be able to get one more recording out tonight, so that way we have 3 episodes this week. No promises until I get to it. But anyway, this has been Sir Agamond, and I will see you guys next time.